Let's do the hustle. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, it's me. Today I'm building an American Foursquare house. You already know what it is. This house is like really basic. These are like the first houses that I started building when I started building The Sims because they're like a style of house that you often see like in upstate New York. They're very like I don't know. I just like grew up around these houses, so it's very easy for me to like design the insides of them. This one, on the other hand, gave me a very hard time for no apparent reason. Like, why you get so mad? It didn't take that long, but it did take a little bit longer than normal. Normally, I can like pump a house out, but I've built houses like this like 100 times, and I think that's why it took me so long because I knew like exactly what to do. And I tried to like not do so much outdoor stuff. The last house I did was like more indoor outdoor. This one has like no. It does have like a three seasons room that's been converted into like a larger kitchen space, and it also has these L-shaped stairs. It ends up being 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath, I think. 2 bedroom and 2.5 bath. The upstairs floor plan I got like right away, and it was super easy because I knew what to do. Ooh, I got a call. I did have to stop halfway through this recording because, as you just saw, my mom called me and my dad had broke the snowblower and he needed help. Um, so you can see here, I'm like doing like the three seasons room. At first, I was gonna do like a normal square, but I ended up making it more of an octagonal shape. I also end up adding a bay window too, and this ends up being like a balcony space. I've done these before, but it's just to make it like almost in real life it'd be really cold, but like it makes it like a three season room. To make it a little bit brighter because it's kind of like a back like deck area that's been converted into the rest of the house. This house ends up being kind of like very cookie cutter. Like it ends up being okay. The problem is that the world that I was in, where like the Sims were living in, was it was raining, so all my photos came out terrible. So you can see the master and then that I guess child's bedroom or guest bedroom. I'm really happy with like the upper like overlooking the stairs area. This area turned out really well too, and the kitchen turned out really well because I knew how to do the kitchen. It's just kind of like the living rooms and the bedrooms that I tend to struggle with, and bathrooms are easy because this one basically has the same bathroom just placed in different places. I went for a galley style kitchen, single oven, normal fridge. I went for the I have a love hate relationship with these island living counters. I really like them as like the island part, like the waterfall counters. But I think they look so gross just like in general. Like there's only one color tone. So I paired it with black. There's a dishwasher, microwave, and like all the other stuff that like a sim would have. I forgot what the price of this house was. I don't remember. It was quite a bit, but I think it was cheaper. If I'm not mistaken. I think it was cheaper, but I'm not sure. Um, I also had a hard time trying to figure out like how to get doors in this place because I wanted this to be like I still wanted like outdoor space, and that's the problem that I often run into is that I should have built this on those smaller lots instead I built it on like a bigger lot, which I shouldn't have done because I think the house was too small for the lot. As you can see, it's not very wide. This house I think is these houses are really good for like packing in bedrooms because if I made it a little bit bigger, I probably could have fit in 3 bedrooms. They wouldn't be very big, but you can fit in 3 bedrooms if you do like a straight up stair. But this one added a little curvature to it. Um, It also the downstairs space. I built like a flex space slash office and like that little area there. Instead of making the bathroom ginormous, I made it like a half bath. Um, but yeah, this house actually took kind of embarrassingly long because I felt like I felt like I got stopped in the middle of it, and then I like that's why I felt like it took so long. Like I think in actuality, this house took like 6 hours to build because I stopped in the middle of it to go do something. So when I came back, I had a different idea. I also had an issue with this house where I couldn't figure out like what I wanted to do, like whether I wanted a third bedroom or not. And that was kind of the issue with these very beginning spaces. I must have been changing my music. But I also run into the issue of trying to figure out like what the price point is, like whether I want it to like be mad expensive or like not. Because I always end up building houses that are like ridiculously expensive. So this one was just like kind of based off of not really my house, but houses in my area. And this literally makes me think of my city, and I'm like, ew, like that's disgusting. But where I live, like 80% of the people live in this style of house. And in The Sims, this is like a really good starting off point because everybody always jokes like you just make a box and then make it fancy. I'm like, you don't need to make the box fancy. Obviously, I do, but like if you just make this house just completely simple with a front and back porch, you can like change the front porch into a mudroom, the back porch into a mudroom. But if you just take like the simple design of it, like there's enough space. Obviously, there wouldn't be that much of a dining room, but you can see this here, like the dining room is turned into a flex space. So if you didn't have that back porch, the galley kitchen would still be there, and then you could like make it more open floor plan. And that's what makes this house so flexible. And you can add like little offshoots. Like if you wanted another bedroom downstairs, you could add one because there's so much space. And that's why when I play, even though I don't really play The Sims 4 that much, but when I do play The Sims 4 or even The Sims 3, I build these styles of houses because on the sides you have like two ways to go. If you know what I'm saying? Like you can add a room to the side without it looking like super weird. Like right there where that door is, you could like add another like whole bedroom space. And it wouldn't be like weird because the way the building's stacked up, like anything can be built off of it. I added this little space here as kind of like another exit because I was like, there's really nothing on this side of the house, and it will end up just being like a flat wall. I actually ended up adding more because that wasn't enough to to change it. I also had trouble with the windows on this house because I always try to add like you don't want to add too many windows, but like also you don't want the inside of your house to look like super dark. So that was also an issue that I ran into. Oh my god, you can see my last build over there. I do like this one a little bit better. Obviously, the curb appeal is not as nice because I didn't steal it from Pinterest, and I think that's why it took so long for me to like figure out what I was doing. Because a lot of this, I was like, I don't know how many windows I want, what color I want this. You can see here I'm putting in more windows. I do really like the way the kitchen space and the dining space came out in this, and it's got like a super big island, which is really nice. And the master in this house is the best part, which like never happens because I'm terrible at building bedrooms. But I had like a little TV in there and stuff. But I also like the little foyer area. But anyway, I'm on vacation. I'm doing nothing. We were supposed to go to Florida, but my dad doesn't want to go because he has to work, which is like so not fun. I want to be in Florida right now. Um, I stopped journaling because I used to like journal everything, but journaling is like so boring. Like, do you like, like, and then like all your stuff's written down. Like, what if somebody found my journal? That would be traumatizing. So I don't journal anymore. Like, also, I'm like too trendy for that. I've been debating buying a Polaroid camera, but like, ew. Like, do I want to be that girl? Oh, here's me adding the big window. This living room I found out was like way smaller than I thought, which tends to be a thing that I'm running into in this, is that I build houses and I think they're way bigger than they are. I used to build houses by putting furniture in them and then building around the furniture, but that just like looks so bad. And like, I'd rather build a house from the outside in, especially in The Sims 4, especially when you're trying to like get them to move on the gallery. Oh my god, I'm gonna spin around and make everybody nauseous. I think my next house that I'm going to build is going to be a starter home. I said that last time. I'm always like, I'm going to build a starter home, and then I never do because starter homes take me like quadruple as long. They do. They're mad hard to build. Like, I can't build with price tags. Like, I don't know who are the people that can do that. Oh my god. Also, I've been having a really hard time finding stuff in like the catalog. Like, I don't know what it is, but I can't find anything. And I think it's because everything like has that star next to it because it's like new or whatever. And I'm like, I can't find anything in the catalog. I'm like gonna bash my head and I'm like, where is it? I also went for the classic same chairs that I use in every single one of my houses. Those get together chairs, not get together, cats and dogs chairs, which by the way are the best chairs in the game. I didn't play test this house, so I have no idea if it works. I don't know if you can walk around the thing. If you want it, it's on the gallery. And last time I get my at wrong. It's not at Joy11305. That's my TikTok. It's Sean11305 is my like thing. But this is uploaded as an American Foursquare house, I think. I don't think it's uploaded as anything else. I really don't know how to use the gallery. It's like super difficult. I like grew up with the Sims resource. Like that's so much easier. Also, I'm not downloading custom content into my game because this is my like not my school computer. It's my at-home computer, but I use it for school, and I'm like I don't want to use up all my space. Also, I have math. Like school's online right now. We're gonna go back soon, But we're back online, and our math teacher gives us straight up PDFs. Like, I swear, like 80% of my space right now is used up with these PDFs that he's like, refer to PDF 38. And I'm like, why didn't we get a book? He's like, because I don't like using the book. So we're using some other book. And he's like copying these PDFs. And like, I swear to God, like, it takes up like 80% of my space. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of space going to these useless PDFs. And like, I'm still not doing well at math. Like, I literally don't understand it. The only class I'm doing well in is AP US. I don't know, I like AP US. But like, math? No. I am doing well in chemistry because chemistry is easy. Anybody who tells you otherwise just doesn't listen. Okay, math is hard. Math is a concept. Chemistry is just listening. Same with history. You just recite what it says. History is also like the study of politics, I guess. But like, not that political. I like this bedroom, but now looking back at it, I don't like it. I've built like, the problem is that the other day I bought a house that was like super nice, and I was like, I should have recorded building this. Like, I could have been like an influencer. Let's talk about that. My whole life is built around me being an influencer, which is so bad because the likelihood of me becoming an influencer is very slim. But I'm gonna be one. I'm gonna be the next Charlie D'Amelio, so y'all better watch. Nah, but like, I've been watching the Sims community since I was like very young, and I really hate it because everybody seems like they're bought off by EA to say, like, oh my god, buy this pack, like, it's so good. Like, we're not even getting paid by EA to say this, which is like so ridiculous. Like, they definitely are getting paid by EA to say that. Somebody's literally slamming the doors of my house. Oh my god. You're gonna see me like mess around with the carpets in this living room because the scale of it, like that one coffee table is like weirdly sized, but that carpet fit in the other space. Nothing's gonna tear me down. I have Miley Cyrus's, oh my god, somebody's taking a shower. I have Miley Cyrus's song stuck in my head. Nothing gonna tear me down. Nothing breaks like a heart. Who saw Miley Cyrus perform for before the Super Bowl on TikTok? Because she was amazing. She was there with like a bunch of old people, but like it was really good. Like really good. Like it was better than the Weeknd's performance. The Weeknd's performance was not that good. Controversial. No, it's not. Like it's pretty agreed upon that it was okay. I didn't think Beyonce was very good either. Didn't she like fall down? I hope the beehive doesn't come kill me. Also, the foundation in this house is. Oh my god, it's voice cracked. The foundation in this house is way too like high, so I lowered it. I didn't lower it enough to where you could just like walk off because I like the front porch like railing vibes. I hope I paint that little space right there. I bet I don't. Yeah, this house has all white walls too because I hate color. I feel like if you download it off the gallery, you can put color in it. Like, I'm sorry that I only use white and black, but I did push myself out of my comfort zone for the color palette of the living room because the front living room has like a lot of wood tones in it, which is like something I don't normally do. And yeah, that room's colorful for me. Same with the bathroom down here. I did like a blue vibe. Oop, I'm putting in lighting. This house I did a little bit darker than my normal houses just because I wanted it to be like cheaper. I didn't want to spend like $1 million on lighting. I still have to do landscaping. Nothing break. I have that song stuck in my head. Now, like, my video is gonna be like, you're good to monetize, which doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't even know if there's ads that play in these videos because I have less than 1,000 followers. So, like, no videos should be playing. But it still gives me, like, a thing that I was, like, demonetized because I literally sang a song in it. And I was like, YouTube's literally on X Games mode. I put this one sad launch out here. I noticed, like, as I was like putting these into like 8 times speed or whatever, I was speeding up the speed build, that I put no outdoor furniture in this house. Like, I didn't do an outdoor dining space or anything. Like, I left it the way it was. I did my basic backyard, of course, the same backyard that I do in literally all my houses. I also have this other house. I already downloaded it, but I think I might do like a fly through of it. But I still haven't figured out like how I would do that because I'm too dumb to like figure out how to record a YouTube video. But I could like do like a fly through of it. Because some of these houses I already built. But I like touring them because it's like super fun. But the house was like this house, but smaller. And again, it was for like those 24 by something lots. But I do like the landscape on this house turned out okay. I'm not measuring the trees. In nature, the trees would not be perfectly apart. So yeah, it's gonna be like a fly. I didn't fly through it, but I did try to get a photo, and then I'm gonna show you the rain because I was very, very disappointed in the rain. Because why did it start raining? Like I wanted to get a good thumbnail. Instead, the thumbnail's all rainy and disgusting. Like what? How unfair. Literally unfair. Literally, it's a crime. Also, I did a red painted door, which I shouldn't have done because I ended up painting the house red. Let's see. There we go. We're gonna go to the fly through. Yeah. Here it is. I did put a what are those called? A fan on the ceiling, a ceiling fan. I know how to English, trust me. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.